We ain't letting them walk all over us, Clyde. Well, my God, Cletus, we can't do that. We can't let them walk over us. Like, they're terrible. We can't. They're horrible people. They believe in no God. We're going to have to put our dip in, and we're going to have to go to war with our shotguns and swords.
We're going to have to kill them all.
We're going to have to do it.
We're going to make them walk in the gutter, and we're going to kill the women.
Get out
of here, since you're trying to fight.
Yeah.
Trying to fight.
Yeah, we are trying to fight.
Time to stop!
Woo-hoo! What are you doing speaking of peace? We're trying to peace. Alright. It's the buzz!
It's my turn. I'm running for this captain. Don't you push me. Alright. Welcome. I'm Prince Aeschylus, and welcome to the Prince Tall Show. Let's bring out our first guest, Romeo. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Take a seat. So you're the talk of the town right now. What's that like?
It's pretty new to me, to be honest. I mean, I've never really been the talk of anything. I've just kind of been discarded and walked all over like I'm nothing, really. Never been really the center of attention for anything. Kind of just been that redheaded stepchild that sleeps under the staircase and gets beaten every once in a while, ironically.
So I've heard you've had a little romance going on.
Yeah, to be honest, I have. I mean, it's become the talk of the town. I mean, like, but to be honest, it really feels a little much, don't you think?
I mean, ratings, but how's this talk affecting all that?
It doesn't affect it really too well, to be honest. I mean, this is all too much. I mean, Juliet and I did the same thing any other couple would have done. I married her, she married me, all perfectly normal, the right way. And that's how it should be. And, I mean, if this were any other couple in Verona, this would never have happened. Nobody would bring any kind of attention like they have to this, to their couple, to their marriage.
See, no, I think the majority of this is we've got Montagues and Capulets, and could this end the violence?
I think that could be part of it too, but for some reason, some people don't want it. I mean, I feel like a lot of people don't really want us to get married just because they don't want to end the violence between all of us, because they might be able to profit out of it, the villains.
The villains, okay. We've got a colorful character who's got some really crazy stories. Well, let's bring out... Take a seat. So, I understand that you got some stories to tell us.
Yes, we do. It was a fantastic party that night. I put on one hell of a show. You guys want to see it? Let's play a clip of it. All right, that was a great show. It was fantastic. You all love me. Give it up for Merctio!
All right, everybody. We've got another guest. Well, let's welcome Paris. Solid.
Strumming.
All right. So, let's talk about your situation. It's quite the pickle.
Yeah. See, I don't understand. They promised me the beautiful Juliet, and I think it's unfair that 3 days before my wedding, I heard that this scumbag married my wife, or future wife.
You mean
My fiance.
Fiance, yeah. And I don't think it's right.
So, like, what happened? Did Mr. Capulet just walk up to you and he was like, marry my daughter?
Well, he talked to me first about it, and I agreed.
Okay. So, what's your point of view on all this, Romeo?
I feel like, again, Juliet and I, we married the right way. We came in, I proposed, she accepted, and we went over to Friar Lawrence's cell, and we got married the normal way. And this man, this strumpet over here, comes in and says that he's just promised to her all of a sudden, and he thinks he can just come in and marry my wife, not his, my wife.
So let's bring Juliet out and see how she feels about this whole situation and everything else. Come on. So what's your take on all this, Miss?
Well, I mean, it's a little crazy. However, my father doesn't know of Romeo and my marriage. He still insists upon me marrying Paris, and he won't listen to me. He refuses to let me have any say in it, and I think that's really wrong. So it's just very upsetting now.
I mean, you've heard his side of the story. He didn't really know right or wrong. Your dad just kind of walked up to him and he agreed. I mean, it's not really his fault.
I think I gotta go. The lights are just too much.
Alright, let's take a commercial break.
The Prince Tall Show is brought to you and sponsored by...
You're closer now than ever. Deadpool on Blu-ray helps you be ready anytime. Ask your doctor if your heart is healthy enough for Deadpool on Blu-ray. If you experience joint pain, easy bruising, vomiting, or clay-colored stool, stop watching Deadpool immediately. If you experience hair loss, skin sores, and irritability, you may actually be Deadpool.
So, I mean, Juliet just abruptly left. I mean, that's a lot of pressure to put on a 13-year-old girl. I mean, like, 2 weddings in 2 weeks. How do you feel about the whole situation, Paris?
Well, she was promised to me, and you can't break the promise. That's what my family goes by. So I must marry her.
And what's your opinion on the situation?
I feel like Juliet and I, we had a chance to marry before any of this, him barging in and being promised to her and all that. We had a fair chance to marry each other before any of that ever happened, and we took it and we ran with it. Because we knew each other, we've talked for a little while. I know who she is, she knows who I am, we know what each other like and what each other likes, and he doesn't. I doubt he's ever even seen her before, and I don't know why he thinks he can make a nice, happy marriage work with her without even knowing anything about her. Whereas I know some things about her, I can work something out with her. I know I can, because I'm doing it right now, because I'm married to her, not him.
So, I understand that you got injured at the party. Can you elaborate on how that happened?
Yeah, I got injured. I had gone to the party because some people wanted to take my mind off of somebody that I used to like, and then what had happened was I had walked to the party and I had seen my dear, beautiful Juliet over there, and I was just so love-struck by her. I just decided to start running over to her to see if I can go talk to her and go start learning more about her. And while I was doing it, I think it was Paris or somebody who stuck his foot out and tried to trip me and ended up succeeding and actually cracked a few ribs.
So, may I ask, are you under the influence of any, like, judgment-altering medication?
Yes, I am, because the doctor has told me I need to take these, and I'm doing my best to serve the public and be here for this interview because everybody wants to hear about it, because it's the top story in the news. So yes, I'm here and I'm doing my best.
Mm-hmm. So, Paris, how do you feel about all the accusations he's making towards you?
Well, he's trying to accuse me to sound like I'm a bad guy, but I have not done that. He's lying.
You did trip me though.
You have no proof. Doesn't mean it's me.
Okay, guys, let's get back on topic here. Her parents approved of him and looked down on you. What are your thoughts on all that?
I feel like they only approve of him because her father has arranged that, or so he says, before we were married. And they don't approve of me because my last name is Montague, and they have a historic feud about Montagues, the Capulets and Montagues. Just goes on and on and on. You all have heard about it before, and they just don't approve of my last name. They've never met me. They don't know me. They don't know who I am. They don't know what I like. They don't know how I act with their daughter. They don't know what kind of relationship I can form with her because they've never met me before. So I don't know how they can disapprove of me without just thinking that it's, oh, he's a Montague. He's so bad.
That's a good point. See, now, here's another question for you. The nurse was quoted as stating that he is a man of wax and you are a wet paper napkin.
Well, now, I don't see what she's talking about here, because not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm clearly not a wet paper napkin. He is over here saying as how he's always wet, and I'm clearly the man of wax over here. I mean, if you haven't seen me recently, you should. I mean, I am pretty great.
Okay. So, Juliet seems very dedicated to Romeo. How's it working out for you, Paris?
It's not. She was promised to me, and that's how it's going to stay.
Ooh. Now let's talk about another big thing here, the age difference. I mean, you're what, Romeo, 17?
Yes, I am 17 years old.
She's only 13, and you're what, 25?
She's 13, I'm 13.
Okay. Now, here's a question for both of you. Why do you both think you deserve her? Let's start with you, Chris.
Well, I'm a man of social status. I'm a man of wax. Unlike Romeo, I have wealth, lots of it. Her family expects me to marry her. I'll keep her safe, unlike him. I have lots and lots of land.
Can I marry you?
Yes.
Okay.
The biggest thing is, our family doesn't even like Romeo. They despise him, even.
The only reason that their family doesn't like me is because my last name isn't Montague, alright? You don't even know Juliet. You didn't think to bring her flowers. You don't even know what her favorite flower is. Can you name it out of this? Can you take your best guess?
Guess pink?
It's the rose. It's the pink rose. And you only did that because you
Well,
guessed.
back off.
No. You know what? I'm not going to back off. I'm tired of everybody questioning me. Get out of here.
Oh my god, did you just kill him on live?
Yes, I did just kill him on live TV because he's trying to take my girl. Like, get out of here too. Take it again. What have I done? I've just killed two of the most important people on live television. Prince Hall and Cal Paris over here. I've killed them both, and now I'm just going to serve a life sentence in prison. Maybe even worse than that. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm never going to see Juliet again. She'll never see me. And I've ruined it all after going through all of this. Now just to not see her, period, she'll never see me.
Oh my god, you got somebody.
I'm going to miss you, Juliet. But I know what I have to do.
Oh God, not again. The second time happens this week.
Romeo, I've got great news. Romeo? What happened? You're hurt. I can't live without you.
Tell us why.
Well, for the sir in the back, my love is Romeo. There is no other. What is a life without my Romeo? There's only one way this should end.
Wait, elaborate. We've got time to fill.
Did you not see him bring me flowers? Or that time that Romeo climbed the wall and jumped, well, he did jump over the wall, but he climbed the wall and came to my balcony just to see me.
I see, but why is he so special?
Because he's Romeo!
Okay,
And I love him!
I guess that works.
And there's only one way this should end.
God.
Totally canceled. Romeo, are you okay? Romeo, what's happened? You're hurt. I can't live without you.
That's too obvious.
Tell us
That's too
why.
obvious. That's too obvious.
What? What's wrong?
How do you look at these? You're like,
I can't breathe.
oh my gosh, it's
How hard? Oh my gosh, you're dead apparently. Dead.
what's going on?
That's almost as bad as like, I can't like, oh my god, I can't. Line. Megan, go.
Okay, I'm going. My love is Romeo.
But wait, there's more.
We're gonna have like a 20-minute gag reel.
A 4-hour gag reel.
What life could I live without my Romeo?
Tell us why.